Causes of the Opium War, Team 2. The Opium Wars of 1839 through 1842 and from 1856 through 1860 gave a new stage of China's relations and dealings with the western part of the world. China's military took major losses and defeats. In these wars, they forced their own rulers to sign country treaties to open many ports to foreign trade for their country. The restrictions that were given out under the Canton system were destroyed. Opium now became a regular item for trade and for trade all throughout China. As opium opened up its surface and flooded into China, its price and value dropped. Local consumptions began to rapidly increase. The drug went through all levels of Western society. Opium trade was not only a time and place for Western and Chinese problems over trade, but a time of transformation. The traders in opium included Britain, America, Turkey, and India. The Opium Wars not only due to trade, but unrestricted drug trade by the Western powers, which was really just Britain. As the wars started, it became very clear that more than opium was seriously involved. As the necessity of trade grew, Britain demanded more and more access to China's markets and trading markets and all. Britain was concerned that the China trade was starting to take away silver out of England. The British searched for another option to trade for tea and porcelain. They finally found it in opium and started to plant it in larger quantities than ever before. British merchants argued and blamed the restrictions and regulations for the Canton trade for the continuous fails to export enough goods to China to help secure and balance their imports. This made Britain go on a mission to the court in Beijing to help promote and exchange British trade by allowing direct trade between the British government and China's emperor. The opium trade was making a lot of profit for a lot of people and was moving fast. Chinese and foreigners wanted to take part in it and participate in it out of curiosity. Wealthy merchants were tied in by people of lower classes. These people were now able to afford cheaper versions and types of the drug. China merchants dealt with foreign traders to smuggle and sneak opium when they could. They also bribed the government officials and police so they could get away with it. Smugglers, transporters, secret gangs, and different societies, and even their banks all became a major or minor part in the drug trade. China was the last golden opportunity in the eastern countries. The Opium War was the first original step designated to open up China as well with its markets, marketers, and resources for exploitation. The war itself opened up China. Even though this war was opened up China, it was the effect after causes of the war that actually hurt and exposed China. China then became economically, socially, and politically worse to the outside world. After there were treaties that were signed after the Opium War to open China, the Treaty of Nanjing and the other treaties that were signed between Britain and China were the first treaties that were unequal treaties. They severely increased the openings of trade in China and expanded all of Britain's activities. The treaties opened 5 ports to allow trade in ports. China surrendered to the British, giving them a base for their Britain military.